I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about Venezuelan gangs taking over an apartment complex in rural Colorado and what the governor, the mayor, and the police are not saying about the incident. They're basically trying to cover for these migrants in Colorado, since Colorado and Denver are sanctuary cities, and what this means towards the black community all around America. If you have noticed, we have had a serious problem in New York City, Chicago, Illinois, and other places across America because they're not letting in their brightest and their best. They're letting in the criminal element just like they did in 1980 with the Cuban boat crisis. If you saw the movie Scarface, that's what happened. The criminal element came into Miami and they had a serious problem for the next 2 decades. So let's listen to this lady who happens to be in Aurora, Colorado or Denver, Colorado about the situation that is happening there today.
Common Sense 101. The Venezuelan prison gang known as Agua has taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, right outside of Denver. The property manager known as CBZ Management has been trying desperately to regain control of their apartment that they have just spent $300,000 to bring to code with renovations, but they can't even go in there because the Venezuelan gang has taken over their apartments. The city has denied the allegations. Local officials and the media, including Kyle Clark of 9 News, have denied the allegations, even though they have posted eviction notices on the doors of residents and given them a very short amount of time to move out, find somewhere else to live, figure it out, we don't care. If this had been Cherry Creek, if this had been Greenwood Village, Jared Polis, the Colorado governor, would have sent in the damn National Guard. But because it's full of black and brown people in Aurora, nobody cares. This is a very dangerous problem. This is just a testing ground. You need to understand this. This CBZ management says, we would like to be able to resume normal operations at our building.
But you have to understand is that this is what they want to happen. This is what the deep state, the Chamber of Commerce want to happen in America. They want to destabilize the country and basically change the country for good. When you let between 8 and 15 million people into your house, it changes the demographics of the country. In places like Texas, Colorado, New York, Illinois, and wherever else these migrants land. But also you accept the problems that they bring to your country. They see that America is free, the criminal justice system is solved. They see what they can get away with right now. So this is why you see, especially in New York City, you see a lot of burglaries, you see a lot of crime of that nature simply because they know if they get arrested, they will be let go free. They know about the weaknesses of the criminal justice system. So we are going to have an explosion of gang violence in the migrant community in America. Them taking advantage of Americans because they know most Americans are not protected. Most neighborhoods are not protected. You will have more gang rivalries going on simply because they will be the new gang that moves in on the block, and they will try and take their territory just like they tried to take over these apartments, that they tried to evacuate all the black and brown people out of these apartments because of the gangs. But these gangs will always be protected by the Biden-Harris administration because they created the problem. So when they create the problem, they spend millions of dollars giving them to their donors, and their donors will try and fix the problem, if you understand what I'm saying. But their donors see these migrants as cheap labor that won't ask for raises. They can keep them on a payroll for minimum wage and have them do the work that Americans, if they have a union, would want more raises. This right here, what you're seeing with the Biden administration, is nothing but bringing in more votes to vote in elections and to have more votes to take over for the working class poor in America. This is going to devastate the black community. The black community is going to be destroyed by these migrants because they have already, the Hispanics have already become the second largest minority. And if we didn't get anything for being the second largest minority, what the hell is we going to get for being the third largest minority? We're going to get absolutely nothing, no protections. And this is why I harp on Vice President Harris, because she's not one of us. She's a migrant. She's one of them. This is what you don't understand. She's one of them. So she's willing to let them in to destroy us. You always think because somebody have some melanin in their skin that they're with you. They are not. They will turn their backs on you in less than 5 seconds. Pretend they don't even know you. But you sit here like a damn fool and accept anything because those boule Negroes at the top gonna get their check, but you won't get yours. They will be able to live in those rich, affluent white suburbs, but you won't. But you will be right down here in the hood with those migrants, with those Venezuelans, with those other migrant gangs, creating chaos in your community. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.